Okay, positive energy from the universe only. We pre-shuffled and pre-staged. We're going to be doing Cancer for the month of January and how that energy will transform into February. If we need to ask for advice, we'll ask for advice. This is meant for the sun sign of Cancer. Of course, apply it to the placement you like to apply it to. Be on the lookout for February Venus placement readings. Right now, this is sun sign for January and how that energy would transform into February. Just doing a small little shuffle here. Positive energy from the universe only. What's going on for Cancer in January? What's going on for Cancer in January? Ace of Wands upright. King of Swords upright. Positive energy for Cancer. The Chariot in reverse. So you have so Ace of Wands, you have like clarity on, not decision, but clarity on like a movement that you want to make. So maybe you made a decision, but you're finally going to act on it. King of Swords upright. This kind of just backs up that you have like that you have mental clarity on what you want to do. You're mentally balanced, and it's backing up your Ace of Wands back basically. So you have movement, you have action, and it's like you're mentally aligned. But it's like you, even though you're ready to make movement and you're mentally aligned, I don't want to say delay, but maybe something is blocking you with the Chariot in reverse. But I don't think it's on your end. Okay, bottom of the deck, Page of Wands reverse, Knight of Wands upright, the Devil reverse. Overall energy, Three of Pentacles. So maybe this was like, if this is work, if this was like a business deal, um, it's like maybe you had a partner that you were gonna work with. It was a small partner, is what I'm getting from that. Like say you wanted to start a business, you did all the work to get it done, you found a partner, but they rescinded their offer to be your partner. They're no longer gonna work with you. Which is why you got this Chariot in reverse is what I'm getting. And this could be like for a relationship. This is for a relationship, take it how it resonates or take it how you want to apply it. But that's kind of like the thought process that I'm getting. But I feel like you're still motivated, and even though this person, I'm gonna say, is putting maybe a heavy pause. Even though you're still motivated, you're not obsessing over the negative. Like you're finding a way around this obstacle. Is what I'm getting. Three of Pentacles. Overall, someone doesn't want to collaborate with you. Maybe a community you built. Uh, no, that's not what I'm getting. Not community, but like I'm just getting that someone doesn't want to collaborate with you. Um, Someone that would have brought maybe a lot of abundance in your life. Could be marriage, but I'm not getting marriage. I'm not getting a love vibe. I don't get a lot of love vibes. I don't know if it's me. I'm so sorry, y'all. If y'all want the love readings, but I rarely get love readings. All right. Positive energy only, but like I said, where it applies, if you feel like this is in your relationship, maybe you're ready to get married, you proposed or you said yes, and then suddenly maybe they're acting funny or they canceled the engagement, but you're still motivated, you still want them back. But I don't know, I mean, you can't get married by yourself. So I don't think that this has anything to do with marriage or love. I really do think that this was just a business situation. It could be with family or friends. Like maybe you guys were gonna go on a trip together and they couldn't go anymore, but you're still motivated to go and you're not obsessed on the fact that they can't go anymore. You're ready to take action. You're still ready to go on this trip. That's the best way I can see it. But like I said, I'm not getting marriage or love or anything in this, which I know Cancer's like. Positive energy from the universe only. Clarification. Woo, it's a lot. Completely done. Reflection. Illuminate. Heartstrings and memories. Okay. Hmm. So, if this is a relationship, you're like ready. You're ready to move on. Okay. So maybe if this was an engagement or a marriage or a divorce, I'm not really seeing divorce too much here, but maybe if it was a divorce, or a break off of an engagement, I think you're ready to move on. I think it might have been hard for you, but I'm not seeing that here either, except for like where it says the devil in reverse. Maybe you were once obsessed about the situation, but you're not obsessed anymore. You went through some dark night of the soul or some reflection, but you're completely done. Despite everything, I mean, I can read all these again. Okay, you got memories, you got heartstrings, you got the truth was revealed to you. Maybe there were some secrets, but you reflected and you're completely done. If this was on the business deal aspect, same thing. This person rescinded their offer. Maybe you tried really hard to convince them to continue to work with you, but you realized that they weren't even the best for you. You went through some reflection and you're completely done, despite all that. Okay, we can do a how we know who this is because I don't. I mean, only you can really know. I don't want to do how we know who this is, but because I feel like you would know. You would know who this is. You would know it on depending on how it resonates. But let's see. Positive energy. How will Cancer know who this is? Someone who wasn't willing to take that leap with you. Someone who was acting scary. Someone was holding back. Straightforward. Okay, how will this sorry. How will this energy transform into February? Positive energy only. How will this energy transform into February? Hmm. Okay, so when you're done with something, just be done with it because it's saying that it's like it's giving sorry, it's giving Eight of Swords in the upright. So this is sometimes what we do, and I know you're a water sign, so we'll say we're done with something, we're over it, especially in relationships for water signs, and especially for Cancer. I'm so sorry, that might sound biased, but you will say you're completely done, you're over it. Months go by, or weeks go by, days go by, and then you're falling back into the trap of the negative thinking, or you're gonna fall back into the trap of chasing what you thought you could have had. Okay, so don't fall into the trap of chasing what you thought. This person was not willing to take this leap of faith with you. I'm getting the devil card in reverse, but you're still really motivated to continue. And maybe that's the issue. It's not showing that you're showing obsessive behavior, but it's like you had to be pulled from it. Okay, so I think you were this way, but you had to be pulled from it. Don't fall back into it. Don't fall back into it. Don't get back into a bind. I'm gonna ask how would this energy transform to February, especially this was a love thing, and with it being Valentine's Day or Valentine's, I don't know how old y'all are or your maturity level, but Valentine's Day is not it to be whining and crying and thinking that woe is me. It is another day. Okay? It's really cute for couples and y'all in love and stuff. Um, but for people who are not in a relationship, it is a regular day. And if don't let it highlight to you like, oh, I'm not in a relationship. All I could really want is a man, or all I could really want is a woman who does this and does that. Don't fall into that just because it's February. I know we're gonna be seeing all the stuff around and the hearts and the teddy bears and stuff like that, and that's not me being bitter. Treat yourself, okay? Treat yourself. Go buy you some jewelry or some nice shoes or some nice clothes. If you don't eat out regularly, order something, or if you want to, if you don't want to see the couples, if you're confident enough to go out and have dinner or a movie with yourself, go do it. I'm not in love with anybody, but I love to see people in love. I love to see what my friends are doing for Valentine's Day, and then I'm probably gonna have to work, but everybody else, I'm happy for them. If I don't work, I'm gonna probably like have some nice wine, get cute, watch something nice, and order something delicious. Maybe buy myself some jewelry and call it a day. And I don't even have to do that. Just treat it like a regular day. So that's in the love spectrum. If this was a business deal, maybe you're going to be feeling the hurt of not starting now. But remember, rejection is protection, and that's for everybody, whether it's love, whether it's business. Rejection is protection. And I'll just say this really quick before we're on time. I have been working really hard on something, and this required me to apply to prove that I've been working hard on it. And something had happened that kind of changed the dynamics. Even though and okay, let me see. I had applied and I had to prove that I was doing this thing right. So I was approved, and then something had happened or changed right after I was approved, and then they basically said, yeah, because of this change, we rescinded our offer to approve you. So I was kind of really upset about it because I've been working really hard. I would say 4 or 5 months later, they call me back saying, even even though there was a change, we're still going to offer you this, and this. And it came at a great time. Maybe at that time, I didn't even have the thought on what to do with that reward or what to do with what they were offering me. And I would have gone the wrong way about it. I know for sure because I'm looking back. I would have gone the wrong way about it. But now, at this time of my situation has changed, I have perspective on the right way to do with this reward. Okay, look, let's say if it's a scholarship or something like that, I'm not gonna tell my business, but just think about that. Rejection is protection. Even if it comes to relationships, make this quick. Let's say this person isn't ready to be in a relationship with you. Okay, they stop making movement. I don't give second chances or whatever because I learned the hard way about giving second chances. But let's say that at the time they were not ready to be the person that you needed, and they needed time to be the person. Because maybe if they were going to be with you at that time, it went horribly wrong. You guys would have broke up, or you would have divorced, or something like that. Give this person time to be the person they need to be if they really want you and be there for you. But don't let it hinder you. Don't let it put you in a bind. It says secrets were revealed. Secrets were revealed or illuminated, and it was a deal breaker. Stick with that decision. Just saying. I didn't mean to give like a lecture, but seeing this kind of upset me. Okay, because you're gonna be upset. So don't continue this line of being upset. Um. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. What is the advice? Because I gave my advice, but let's just ask. What's the advice? What is the advice? Long-winded lecture. So sorry. But what is the advice? What is the advice for Cancer? So we got Six of Swords sideways. If it's not completely in reverse out, I would say it comes out sideways. So the card isn't almost upright. It's like this energy depends on you. Damn. Six of Swords. So it's like basically be ready to mentally um move on. Okay? Transition, change, leaving behind, moving on. Okay? So you're it's showing I think it's saying that we all know that you're not ready to move on, but be prepared to move on. Okay? Rejection is protection in a situation. To me, it's giving the vibes of no second chances. But I'm gonna leave that up to you. Any other messages for Cancer before I close this read? Positive energy only from the universe. Mm-mm. Any more messages for Cancer? Messages for Cancer. Okay, so self love, get some self esteem. Okay, focus on you and healing. It's time to heal. That's what it literally says. Not today. Okay, so limits. Um, so what that tells me is you need to understand your situation and don't push yourself. Don't push anything. Don't send that text message, baby, please come back or anything like that. Definitely not today. Probably not at all. Just focus on yourself, focus on healing. New phase, exactly. And karmic relationship. So I'm not gonna do the whole twin flame karma thing, but think about what karmic lesson or what just lesson in general you could have learned from this situation or this relationship or this business deal. Da 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 da. I think rejection is protection in this situation. Move on. This person was not ready. Person was not ready to make the leap of faith with you. They put a pause on everything. February, you're gonna be. I think you're gonna be feeling this. But I think the best thing for you to do is to move on. You're teetering moving on. Do it. All right. Well, thank you and have a good one, Cancer.